Hold on to your popcorn, because what we just uncovered makes every reality TV meltdown look like a kindergarten argument over crayons. T.I., the king of Atlanta's rap throne, has a secret, and yes, it involves Kandi Burruss. But wait, the real heartbreak. Tiny Harris caught it all on camera, and let's just say, her expression says more than 1,000 leaked text messages ever could. Fans are calling it the emotional apocalypse of the decade. Forget the Kardashians. This makes their family dinners look like amateur hour. Imagine the energy of love and hip-hop crossed with an episode of This Is Us. But with rap royalty and family drama exploding in real time. And you're barely scratching the surface. The internet is already aflame. Clips are going viral, memes are circulating faster than T.I.'s album drops, and reaction videos. They're practically forming their own subculture. Everyone wants to know what happened, why Tiny looked like someone stole her soul, and how Kandi Burruss factors into this labyrinth of secrets. Stay tuned, because what we're about to reveal isn't just gossip, it's a front row seat to heartbreak, betrayal, and emotional chaos that you cannot unsee. This is Expose Express, where secrets don't stay hidden and reactions are worth their weight in digital gold. Buckle up, it's about to get legendary. All right, let's rewind for a second, because the chaos here is about to make your notifications explode. T.I., Tiny Harris, and Kandi Burruss, three names that have dominated Atlanta's music and reality TV universe, are at the center of a story so explosive. It makes every friendship drama from Real Housewives look like a calm tea party. It all started quietly. Sources say that T.I. and Kandi had been in extended conversations behind the scenes. Conversations that were never meant to be public. But of course, in the world of reality TV, secrets are like wildfire. And social media is a match waiting to light it up. Tiny, as always, was present, holding the fort with grace, charm, and composure until the cameras caught the moment that would shock a generation. Imagine this. Tiny sitting across from T.I., her eyes glossy, trying to process words that hit harder than any diss track. The cameras rolled, recording every blink, every nervous shift, every micro expression. And yes, you could feel the heartbreak radiating through the screen like it was amplified by 1,000 decibels. Fans immediately noticed something's off. They said, "This is different." And boy, they weren't wrong. Sources described T.I.'s conversations with Kandi as unusually tense, full of hushed tones and calculated pauses. Every laugh seemed forced, every smile slightly crooked. It was clear that something had gone beyond the ordinary family banter. This wasn't a minor disagreement over weekend plans. This was a revelation that could ripple across relationships, reputations, and the very fabric of their social world. Tiny's reaction? Pure cinematic gold. Her face went from calm composure to subtle heartbreak in a matter of seconds. Some insiders said it looked like she just realized. She'd been holding the fort while the foundations beneath her quietly shifted. Social media commenters called it the face of betrayal and heartbreak in HD. Memes exploded almost immediately, with captions like "Tiny's face when T.I. drops," "A secret bigger than his discography," and "Someone get this woman a Grammy for emotional acting." But let's not oversimplify this. The background here is crucial. T.I. and Tiny have been public about their relationship ups and downs, their trials and triumphs. Kandi, meanwhile, has long been a trusted friend and confidant. So when whispers of a secret conversation between T.I. and Kandi surfaced, the internet knew this was no casual chit-chat. It was the kind of revelation that could redefine alliances, spark debates, and dominate hashtags for weeks. Fans immediately took to Twitter, dissecting every angle. One user wrote, "Tiny looked like someone just told her the Wi-Fi password to her heartbreak was wrong." While another posted, "T.I. and Kandi in the same room. This is more dramatic than Empire meets Atlanta." Comment sections overflowed with theories. Was this about a business decision, a family secret, or a personal revelation? The suspense alone was driving engagement off the charts. Then came the clips that nobody could ignore. Tiny's subtle glances away, her attempts to smile, the tight grip on her hands, all of it screamed emotional turmoil. Fans weren't just reacting, they were diagnosing. Threads appeared, analyzing micro-expressions, tone of voice, and even body language. Social media became a digital courtroom, and Tiny's heartbreak was the evidence everyone dissected with obsessive precision. Insiders hinted that Kandi's involvement was more complex than previously understood. She allegedly provided advice and guidance to T.I., advice that may have been necessary but still left Tiny blindsided. And that, dear viewers, is the emotional fulcrum of the scandal, Tiny witnessing a dynamic shift between her husband and a longtime friend that she wasn't expecting. Captured in real time, the implications massive. Not only does this threaten personal relationships, but it also ignites discussions about trust, communication, and loyalty in high-profile marriages. Fans were polarized. Some supported Tiny, empathizing with her emotional turmoil, while others speculated about the nature of the conversations and whether any boundaries were crossed. Memes became a coping mechanism, jokes a way to digest the heavy emotional content. Hashtags began trending worldwide. Even journalists couldn't ignore the fallout. Social media analysts, celebrity gossip outlets, and reality TV blogs all jumped on the story, dissecting every frame of Tiny's reaction, cross-referencing timelines and speculating about motives. It was as if the world collectively paused to watch a single, heart-wrenching moment unfold. The first reactions weren't just online. Friends and family of the trio reportedly noticed Tiny's discomfort immediately, whispering about her visible heartbreak and subtle tension. Some close sources confirmed that she attempted to mask her emotions. But the cameras captured the authenticity that makes reality TV addictive. The unspoken tension was palpable, quiet storm brewing behind smiles and polite conversation. By the end of the first day, the story had escalated beyond speculation. Tiny Harris' emotional reaction had already become the talk of social media. GIFs of her subtle expressions circulated. Reaction videos were posted, and the clip itself was dissected frame by frame. Fans were already dubbing it the heartbreak moment of the decade. The combination of secrecy, emotional exposure, and celebrity stakes created a perfect storm. T.I.'s secret, Kandi's involvement, and Tiny's visible heartbreak set the stage for weeks, if not months, of speculation, memes, and viral content. And one thing was clear. This was not just a personal revelation. This was a cultural moment, a social media event that redefined how heartbreak, secrecy, and celebrity collide in 2025. So buckle up, because the story doesn't stop here. The tension is only building. The reactions are escalating. And the internet is watching, analyzing, laughing, crying, and waiting for the next revelation. The aftermath of Tiny Harris' heartbreak clip was nothing short of an internet wildfire. Once the initial leak hit social media, the chaos multiplied exponentially. Tweets, TikToks, Instagram Reels, every platform became a courtroom, a gossip column, and a stage for mimetic brilliance all at once. Tiny's subtle heartbreak became a cultural touchstone overnight. Fans weren't just commenting. They were creating entire narrative universes around it. Celebrities weighed in almost immediately. Tamar Braxton posted a cryptic emoji-laden tweet that fans swore was a subtle nod to Tiny's emotional moment. Monica shared a story with the caption, "Heartbreak looks different when love meets loyalty," sending fans into a frenzy of speculation. Even social media influencers jumped in, crafting meme compilations of Tiny's expressions that spread faster than the latest TikTok dance trend. One viral clip had Tiny blinking slowly captioned, "When your husband has secrets but you're still the main character." Meanwhile, Kandi Burruss' involvement became a hot-button topic. Fans dissected every frame of her interactions with T.I., analyzing tone, eye contact, and body language like FBI agents cracking a code. Some speculated she was offering support, while others claimed she was knowingly fueling tension. Every theory had its proponents. And every post became a battleground for hashtag Team Tiny versus hashtag Team T.I. fans. The debate dominated Twitter trending lists for days, and hashtags like hashtag heartbreak HD and hashtag tiny tears were born. The memes. Oh, they were unstoppable. GIFs of Tiny's expressions became reaction staples across the internet. TikTok creators turned her subtle frowns and side glances into dramatic reenactments, often overdubbed with operatic music or comedic voiceovers. One particularly viral edit showed Tiny as a spy in a James Bond movie, her eyes darting suspiciously, with the caption, "Undercover Heartbreaker, Detection Mode." On. The creativity of the online audience transformed this moment from a private heartbreak into a pop culture phenomenon. And the public outrage. Deliciously chaotic. Comment sections exploded with speculation, judgment, and analysis. Some users sympathized with Tiny, praising her grace under pressure. Others mocked T.I., suggesting his secretive behavior was textbook celebrity drama. A third group, never to be ignored, argued Kandi had orchestrated the entire scene for maximum exposure. Every post, every clip, every reaction fueled a digital echo chamber of debate. Insiders added fuel to the fire. Reports leaked that Tiny had confided in close friends about feeling blindsided by the conversation between T.I. and Kandi. Sources claimed she felt emotionally manipulated, her trust tested in real time, and that the cameras caught her raw reactions. Fans lapped up every insider tidbit, framing Tiny as the sympathetic hero of the saga, the emotional anchor who deserved better treatment amidst the drama. Then came the celebrity commentary that truly escalated the narrative. Social media analysts began breaking down T.I.'s and Kandi's gestures, the subtle micro-expressions, and even the lighting in the footage, claiming it all contributed to Tiny's heartbreak aura. Podcasts devoted entire episodes to speculating what was said, how the conversations unfolded, and whether Tiny's reaction could be considered viral content gold. Every reaction built upon the last layering context, humor. An outrage into a viral cocktail nobody could ignore. Of course, pop culture comparisons were inevitable. Fans likened Tiny's heartbreak to cinematic tragedies. Elizabeth Bennet discovering Mr. Darcy's misdeeds, Romeo in the Capulet balcony scene, or even Beyoncé in Lemonade. Each comparison highlighting her silent strength and the palpable weight of emotional betrayal. The humor came fast too. Memes juxtaposed Tiny's tears with images of The Rock glaring in a wrestling promo, or Darth Vader saying, "I am your heartbreak." The internet thrives on exaggeration, and this moment provided the perfect canvas. Then, the story escalated even further with leaked text messages and screenshots. ALLEGEDLY, showing T.I. and Kandi discussing sensitive topics prior to the revelation. Fans and analysts dissected every emoji, every timestamp, every LOL and SMH, as if decoding state secrets. Social media theorists argued these messages were the smoking gun, evidence that Tiny's heartbreak was justified, and her emotional display was a lesson in viral authenticity. Fan engagement reached unprecedented levels. Twitter polls asked who handled the situation better. Instagram stories hosted debate threads with thousands participating simultaneously. TikTok videos racked up millions of views, with hashtags trending globally. Reaction culture exploded every glance. Smile and sigh from Tiny became content gold, and the internet wasn't just consuming it. It was remixing, parodying, analyzing, and immortalizing it. The tension between T.I., Tiny, and Kandi also sparked broader discussions about celebrity marriages, loyalty, and privacy. Opinion pieces flooded entertainment sites. Some praised Tiny's grace. Others criticized T.I. for secrecy. And a few argued Kandi's role blurred the lines between friendship and interference. The public discourse became a perfect storm of social media hysteria, meme culture, and celebrity gossip, all revolving around a single, emotionally charged moment. Even mainstream media couldn't resist. Entertainment news outlets featured Tiny's reactions and headlines, like Tiny Harris heartbreak goes viral and T.I.'s secret sparks emotional meltdown. Analysts debated the implications for T.I. and Tiny's relationship, speculating whether public perception could force a reconciliation, a confrontation, or perhaps an entirely new reality TV storyline. Every outlet wanted in on the drama, cementing it as a cultural event rather than just another celebrity spat by the end of the week. This saga had fully escalated from a private heartbreak into a global spectacle. Tiny Harris became the face of emotional authenticity. T.I.'s secrecy was under a microscope, and Kandi Burruss's involvement was dissected for motives, tone, and intention. Every tweet, meme, post, and reaction fed the cycle, creating a never-ending loop of drama, speculation, and viral content. This was no longer just a revelation. It was a phenomenon. Social media users, celebrities, analysts, and fans were all caught in a web of heartbreak, secrecy, and viral intrigue, all revolving around a single moment captured on camera. The stakes: reputation, loyalty, public perception, and the fragile balance of celebrity relationships. And now, the stage is set for the aftermath, the emotional fallout, public consequences, and shocking revelations that will determine who emerges victorious, who loses credibility, and who becomes immortalized in pop culture lore. Tiny's heartbreak was just the beginning. By the time the dust settled, the repercussions of T.I.'s secret and Tiny Harris heartbreak were seismic. What began as a private conversation had become a full-blown cultural event, with fans, celebrities, and analysts all weighing in. Tiny's visible heartbreak had shifted public perception in ways that not even the most seasoned reality stars could predict. The first and most obvious casualty: T.I.'s reputation. While he's long been a pillar of hip-hop royalty, the revelation of his private discussions with Kandi and the emotional fallout it caused for Tiny painted him in a different light. Memes circulated showing him with a magnifying glass overlaid with captions like, "Detective of Secrets, Master of Heartbreak," highlighting his perceived manipulations. Social media users joked that he needed a PR team just to survive the viral storm. And the commentary wasn't subtle. Fans dissected every Instagram post, interview clip, and even lyrics from his old tracks for hidden hints. Tiny, meanwhile, emerged as the sympathetic hero. Her heartbreak wasn't just real, it was cinematic. Fans lauded her composure despite the emotional assault. Gifs of her subtle side glances became reaction staples across social platforms, used for everything from relationship fails to workplace frustrations. One TikTok went viral with the caption, "When your husband has secrets but you still run the show." Tiny's image evolved into that of a strong, relatable, and infinitely memeable figure, the emotional anchor in a stormy sea of celebrity chaos. Kandi Burruss' involvement sparked a polarizing response. Some applauded her as a supportive friend trying to mediate complex dynamics, while others labeled her a drama catalyst. Memes paired her composed expressions with captions like "Chess Master of Secrets" and "Friendship" or "Sabotage." You decide. The public loved the intrigue, and her calculated calm became fodder for speculation and comedic exaggeration. Keeping the drama alive for weeks, fans didn't just consume the content. They actively participated in the fallout. Twitter polls measured public opinion. Who handled it better, Tiny or T? Instagram stories dissected every micro-expression, while TikTok creators remixed Tiny's heartbreak into comedy, drama, and even motivational content. The online community transformed this personal moment into a collective experience, blending empathy, humor, and obsession. Every reaction, meme, and comment added another layer to the cultural narrative. Mainstream media amplified the impact. Entertainment outlets reported extensively on Tiny's reaction and T.I.'s secret, framing it as a milestone moment in celebrity drama. Headlines like "Tiny Harris heartbreak shakes hip-hop royalty and T.I.'s Secret conversation with Kandi sparks emotional fallout dominated feeds. Analysts speculated on marriage dynamics, celebrity privacy, and the way social media magnifies personal crises. The story became more than gossip. It became a case study in viral celebrity culture. The aftermath wasn't limited to public opinion. Friends, family, and associates weighed in, some attempting to mediate, others to leverage the chaos. Sources reported private conversations where Tiny expressed feeling blindsided, yet determined to maintain dignity. T.I. reportedly sought to clarify his intentions publicly, while Kandi remained mostly neutral, letting her composure speak for her. The interplay of emotions, strategy, and optics created a high-stakes environment where every gesture and word carried viral potential. Cultural impact escalated further as pop culture comparisons proliferated. Tiny's heartbreak was likened to classic cinematic moments. Elizabeth Bennet realizing betrayal, Scarlett O'Hara's defiance in Gone with the Wind, and even Beyoncé's intense emotional sequences in Lemonade. Fans joked, dramatized, and memed, creating a living archive of the moment's significance. Social media became a digital museum of heartbreak strategy and viral genius. The story's viral longevity was cemented when leaked screenshots of texts and private messages surfaced, allegedly detailing the conversations between T.I. and Kandi. Each new piece of information reignited debate. Was this manipulation, honest advice, or a natural progression of friendship? The public dissected every word, emoji, and timestamp like forensic evidence. Memes, reaction videos, and commentary exploded in tandem, ensuring the story never lost momentum. By now, Tiny Harris had solidified her role as the emotional anchor and viral heroine. T.I.'s secrecy and Kandi's involvement ensured endless speculation, commentary, and content creation. Fans were left simultaneously sympathetic, entertained, and utterly obsessed. The saga became a blueprint for modern celebrity drama, authentic emotion captured on camera, amplified by social media, and dissected across platforms in a never-ending cycle of fascination. The broader takeaway: celebrity relationships are now entirely performative in the age of social media. Not fake, but magnified. Every secret, every emotional response, every glance is instantly public property. T.I., Tiny, and Kandi inadvertently created a real-time lesson in public perception, social media influence, and the intersection of private emotion with viral entertainment. Fans weren't just spectators, they were co-authors, remixing the narrative and ensuring it lived far beyond the original camera frame. And while this chapter closes, the story leaves one undeniable truth: Tiny Harris heartbreak. Tiny Harris heartbreak. T.I.'s secret and Kandi Burruss' role have forever altered how fans view celebrity, intimacy, loyalty, and exposure. The emotional fallout is raw, the public intrigue is relentless, and the memes eternal. This isn't just gossip, it's a landmark in viral reality culture, a case study in heartbreak, secrecy, and spectacle, and a reminder that in the world of celebrity, nothing ever stays hidden. The stage is now set for the next twist, the next revelation, the next scandal, and when it hits, you'll want a front row seat. All right, Chaos Chasers, it's time to lock in your front row seat because the T.I., Tiny and Kandi saga is just getting started. Smash that like button like it owes you rent money, because every tap fuels the next explosive reveal. Every reaction, every comment, every share, it's digital fuel for the drama engine, okay? And trust me, you don't want to miss a second. Comment below and tell us where you stand. Are you #Team Tiny, applauding the emotional queen who just handled heartbreak like a pro? Or #Team T, curious about what secrets a hip-hop king can possibly hide behind those velvet tones? Maybe you're secretly #Team Kandi, the mastermind of calm in a stormy sea of celebrity chaos. Your opinions aren't just valid, they're viral currency. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications because at Expose Express, the scandals drop faster than album leaks and they hit harder than your favorite diss track. Here, the drama doesn't nap. It escalates, it mutates, and it delivers viral content with a side of emotional hurricane. Every week, we bring you the freshest secrets, the wildest reactions, and the most outrageous commentary, all served with maximum shade and zero apologies. Share this video with your friends, family, neighbors, heck, even strangers in the grocery line. Let them witness the heartbreak, the secrets, and the public spectacle that makes reality TV look like a warm-up act. Every GIF, every clip, every meme created from Tiny's heartbreak or T.I.'s secret fuels the internet machine. Remember? In the world of celebrity chaos, engagement isn't optional. It's survival. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Because at Expose Express, don't just report the drama, we amplify it, celebrate it, and immortalize it. And trust us, the next scandal is always lurking just around the corner. Stay tuned. Stay thirsty for the chaos, and always remember, when secrets drop and emotions explode, Expose Express delivers every viral, unforgettable moment straight to you.